Now, Helldivers is in this unique position within the gaming industry that while AAA gaming or quadruple A gaming, as they like to brand themselves, are losing money hand over fist, and they have to fire people, double A gaming, like Helldivers, is actually noticing a growth. Like, all the people that are running away from AAA gaming are now purchasing these games which are cheaper to make and they respect the customer. Now, in the case of Helldivers, they actually got into a little bit of a controversy because some people on the Discord server were asking for LGBT flags in the game. Now, that would make no sense given the fact that the game is taking place in the far future. Like, why would the same symbol that we have now exist in the far future, right? Like, why would you current day the game? And the people who asked for that, they got banned. And also, people who were transphobic and homophobic got banned as well. So, it was pretty much like the game doesn't want politics. Like, no, it's Helldivers, right? Like, it's something for entertainment where everybody, like, yes, literally everybody should enjoy. But now you have this community manager that comes out and it's like, no, it's actually not for everybody. Like, unless you're a far left, radical, extremist, unhinged person, this game may not be for you. Like, it is so bizarre, isn't it? Like, imagine that during the Bush era, you live in this neighborhood where everyone is like a radical, fanatical Christian. Like, every single person is just worshiping and praising George W. Bush, and they have Bible quotes everywhere. And you have like this store that just is different. Like, this store just is interested in selling a product. They're not interested in any type of current day politics. So people just go to this store and they start shopping. And you have like the person from the store coming up. It's like, no, listen. We're not just selling a product. No, we love George W. Bush. Like, we worship George W. Bush like everyone else. We love the Patriot Act. We love taking your rights away. We are right-wingers. Just like, you would have to ask, like, who is pressuring this person? Like, does this person work for the store, and does the store owner actually know that they hired this person? Or is like someone having a gun to their head? Like, why are they like this? Why are you basically noticing that people are coming to your business and you're making money hand over fist, and you're like, no, actually, we're just like the AAA. We're literally the same, all right? Like, please, do consider taking your business to our competitors. Just don't come over here. Because, like, look, what happens is that you have, like, this community manager going. It's like, well, actually, Helldivers is pretty woke. And by woke, by the way, we just need to explain what it means. It means having disgust and disdain towards your customer. It means that your game is incredibly preachy. Anyone that disagrees with the preachiness from your game needs to be banned and prevented from playing the game or interacting with the community. And the idea that every single human being is split upon race, gender, and they have a politics assigned to it. So you put every single person in a box. This is what wokeness means. It doesn't mean that you're just having like black people in the game or that you're having women in the game. No, that's fine. But again, like, what it means is like this left-leaning democratic American mindset. Like, unless you vote for AOC, you're a piece of shit. That is what we mean when we say wokeness that is being promoted by an entertainment company. So here you have this person, and, of course, when you're going to be outspoken in public, people are going to look at your LinkedIn. So she worked in the academia. She doesn't like gamers, especially white male gamers. It's part and parcel. She, her, right? So, like, all of these things are there. And basically she says that we had to restrict the topics in the general chat because we were banning bigots, transphobes, homophobes, racists, etc. Right? Like, a very difficult job. Like she is like a construction worker. Like she is using her own body, her own labor, in order to provide a much more safe and Americanized community. And look, the struggle is real, right? Like, the staff was struggling emotionally, right? Like, can you imagine? I just want you to understand just how difficult her job is. Like, picture that you're sitting on Discord during the night, and these vile letters appear on your computer screen, and it gets you to literally shake. Like, you as an adult woman, you start to literally shake, and you feel the need to call your psychiatrist because it's emotionally damaging. I think like the Russian military may have attacked her, like they were sending psychic damage through the Discord, like all these memes and the jokes, they were really getting into her American educated mind. Seriously, look, I'm not an American, right? Like, I'm looking from the outside at this, and I'm wondering, how can women like this Be real. Like, how can you say in public that what you are doing is like you're sitting on Discord and you're banning memes that you disagree with, and that is like emotionally damaging you? Like, you're such a fragile person. You're such a interesting individual that all it takes to rattle you is like some stuff on the computer screen. Like that is just devastating. That is crushing your human spirit. And the reason I keep saying American, obviously, like, people know what I mean. I mean California, yeah, right? Like, this is how the rest of the world perceive you, because this is like the American hallmark of entertainment. Like, this is the producing American culture right now. Portland and California, yeah. I know they're not all Americans, obviously. I know that there are Americans that can actually survive a day on Discord while listening to dissenting opinions. Like, I know it's probably the overwhelming amount of Americans. But the gatekeepers, the ones in positions of power, aren't like that, right? Like, that is their kryptonite, that is their weakness. It's like, oh no, memes, racist memes. Oh, what must I do? But anyway, right, listen to this, right? Like, this is absolutely hilarious. I'm not talking much because it's not my turn to talk. Holy shit, it's like that game with children, right? When you sit on chairs and you pass the pen to have your turn to talk. It's time for black people to be heard and white people to listen. Okay, so my unironic question to Miss Catherine, she, her. Like, if you're listening to this, I genuinely want to know, how much money do I have to pay you? Right? Like, I as a customer to the business that you're working, how much do I need to pay you so I can have the privilege to listen to Americans lecture me? Because this is what it is, right? Like, I gotta go to work hard, right? I gotta make all the sacrifices to my own health. Obviously, I don't have a job as difficult as her in order to have to listen to racismus on Discord. I mean, that is something of a very dangerous profession. I would compare it to, like, the soldiers in Ukraine fighting in the trenches. Like, that is just having a very huge psychological toll, right? So, but my job isn't like that. But still, it has its own levels of difficulty. And I need to work hard, you know? Like, I need to struggle hard in order to make money. So how much of my hard-earned money do I need to pay her so I can get her to get Americans to lecture me? Like, not only do I pay her money in order to play a video game, Helldivers, but I now need to shut the fuck up so that privileged, rich American bourgeois from the first world need to now lecture me about, like, how difficult it is to be an American, I assume, right? What does white gamer even mean? Like, can she define what white gamers mean? It's like, do people from Bulgaria fall into this category? What do people from Bulgaria have in common with rich bourgeois American twats? Like the children of Nancy Pelosi, what do they have in common with the people from a rural village in Bulgaria? Because apparently they're all white gamers, right? And how is it different than the people from Nicaragua that also play video games? Has there ever been in human history a game journalist or you know, an American university-educated bourgeois person that actually had a conversation about this, that actually had to respond to these questions? Because they always say, oh, white male gamers, right? So like, you're saying that the man from Italy that goes kissy faces whenever he sees his friends is the same like Joe Biden, right? Like, the rural man that works on a farm in Italy is the same like the husband of Nancy Pelosi. Like, their experiences, their lived things they don't have any differences. Like, the common denominator is stronger than the differences that they have. But no, it's this unhinged American left-of hatred that people have towards the rest of the world, right? Especially towards what they consider to be white and male. They want your money. Like, they covet your cash because they need their rosés on the table. They need to buy the cat food and the cat litter for their cat piss. But at the end of the day, they don't like you. So they get a job in an industry that provides entertainment for everyone. And when you talk about Helldivers, it's a predominantly male-oriented game. Like, if you play in Helldivers, you're not going to find that many women, right? It's not a 50-50 thing. Like, women play other games. When it comes to Helldivers, it's mostly teenagers. Like, you're not going to find, like, a 75-year-old man playing this game. I mean, chances, maybe you will, but it's very unlikely, right? So, why are you hiring people that hate this demographic? And we know that they're hating the demographic when you're looking at, you know, their past public statements and what they've said in the past. And I'll make a video where I will show that most community managers from various companies, they hang around Discords And not only do they influence each other, but they pressure each other in order to say the correct things. And this is why they are so anti-customer. Let me know what you guys think, though. And as usual, I will see you in the comment section. Take care.